I tried to find a verse to go along with what I was doing this morning, but there's so many in the Bible to talk about it. You'll understand it in a minute, but Webster's dictionary definition of the word wisdom is knowledge that is gained by having many experiences in life. Wisdom is not something you're given when you're born. It's either something you learn, whether it be from experience or just listening to people. You young people, older people will tell you the older you get, the wiser you get. And it's from past experiences. You take your job, for instance. The longer you've been at your job, I guarantee you ask Scott if he knows more now or if he did when he first started doing houses. He knows more now because he's learned so much of it over years. He's had experience in it. Or if you work in a restaurant and someone comes in and sits down and you take their order and you forget to bring them their drinks. We went up to Tony's Friday night. She does not know I'm doing this to her, but she'll get me eventually on something. So we sat down at Tony's Friday night. She took our order, brought Stephanie her salad, mozzarella sticks. I'm sitting there shoveling in crackers. And I sent her a text message. I said, "Did y'all run out of drinks?" And she stayed right beside our table. And I told her, I said, "You got a text message?" She said, "I'll look at it later." I said, "Look at it now." I told Lisa if I'd had a picture of her face when she looked at that and it said, "Did y'all run out of drinks?" It hit her. She knew. But I guarantee you she'll never forget anybody's drink again. And I'm going to say this. I don't know if it'll make anybody mad, but I've done it, so I'm going to say it. How many of you ever bought a lottery ticket? How many of you ever won the lottery? You kind of think about it later on, you know, I wasted that money. Trust me, I've thought about it, that's why I'm saying it. What made me think about this week is I interviewed for a job on Thursday at work. I'm guaranteed another job in 2 or 3 months from now. I just have to decide if I want that job or if I want the job I interviewed for Thursday. But 7 years ago, I couldn't have interviewed for either one of these jobs coming up. It's wisdom. You've learned stuff. I don't know if the preacher told it or not, but you all heard the story of the parrot that has a problem with cussing. The woman goes to the pet store to buy the parrot, and the guy tells her, the parrot's got a bad problem with cussing. She said, "I'll break him." She takes the parrot home and he says a bad word. She does something to him, gets him back. He says another bad word. She locks him up in the closet. She says, "If you do it one more time, I'm going to put you in the freezer." Well, the parrot cusses again, throws him in the freezer, hears them flopping, going crazy, and all of a sudden it gets quiet. She said, "Well, he's hurt himself." She goes and opens the freezer and he's just sitting there quiet as he can be. She gets him out and he starts apologizing. "I'll never cuss again. I'll never say any bad words." He said, "But would you please tell me what the turkey did to get put in there?" That parrot started thinking. That parrot got a little wiser. There's things in our life that all make us all wiser. Brother Dan, would you pray for us?
Our Father, without